Morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader here from Mr. Topstep with your Wednesday morning pre-market webcast. Up we go. The new highs on Globex right after the announcement of the LTRO, that kind of that Fed. It's the Euro's version. The best analogy is it's the Euro's version of the Fed discount window. They had an announcement on some 3-year debt, and we spiked there at 1376.75. We backed off that a little, retested yesterday's upper volatility level at 1371.25, bounced off that, made a lower high, and we're currently trading 1373.5. So we're right now sitting and testing. We're right on the Bin Laden highs, about 3 handles off of the new Globex high. So we are, the bulls have gone ahead and made new highs. And they continue to do that, and any kind of momentum that the bears seem to get going, as they did yesterday afternoon, the dip buyers are there, and there's literally nothing to stop them from coming in and buying any dip and riding that dip back up to new highs. Until that dynamic changes, until the dip buyers come in and their trade is rejected almost out of hand, where they take an immediate stop, they run in, do it again, get stopped out. That's going to have to happen time and time again before those dip buyers kind of step back and say, okay, maybe this is it. So the bears have got a lot of work to do if they're going to make any headway in this environment. That said, we're over, we're 30% off the lows since October. By just about any measure, that is overbought and it's extended. But as I've been saying the last few days, the market doesn't care. So, continue to trade the trend during the day, these longs. And I mentioned something yesterday, I emphasized very strongly taking profits, and that is still my position. We're, peak price now, 1376.75. You got to take profits, guys. But what I was going to say was that in the room yesterday I put out, the way things are going, when are we making highs in this market? We're making highs during either the Europe Open or very early in the morning. So I've really got to emphasize that everybody use stops here, be hedged, take profits, and know where you want to get out, because when the market does turn, the chances of it turning at 1 in the afternoon Chicago time aren't real good. The chances of it turning at 3:30 in the morning are real good. And you don't want to wake up to some nasty gap down and be sitting there, wishing that you had taken profits, 10, 15 handles up higher, and, kind of crossing your fingers and hoping that this dip gets bought too. And you know what? That'll be the dip that doesn't get bought. Okay? So just, take profits, manage your P&L statement, and use stops. There's a lot going on today. We've got at 7:45 a.m. Eastern Time. We've got GDP at 8:30. Chicago PMI today at 9:45 Eastern. Bernanke speaks at 10 Eastern. We got the Beige Book at 2 o'clock. So it's kind of a busy day. I don't really expect anything out of the ordinary, but just some things to keep your eye on as we head through today. Let's do support and resistance. Current trade is 1374 even. On the upside, 1378, 1383, 1389, 1392, 1396, and 1401. On the downside, you've got 1373.75, 1369.92, so basically 1370, which is your daily pivot. Below that, you've got the 3-day pivot at 1366, 9-day pivot 1359.83, then 1353, and then I've got a big support zone, which is your 20-day exponential moving average, the 1350 quarter swing lows, and the 20-day pivot, which comes in at 1349.67. So that's all in the 1349 half to 1350 3/4 area. So you get down to 50.51. Chances of that happening today aren't real good, but if we do get down there, I would expect that the bulls would come in and defend that area pretty well. So this is Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader from Mr. Topstep. Everybody have a great day. Remember what I said about stops. I will be back tomorrow morning with another webcast. Trade 'em well, everybody.